gonna be cowboy for a day out here in the desert.
Now I realize that I'm watching myself through a time machine with these guys.
It was a train wreck.
I'm so glad he survived.
When the going gets tough, Ricky becomes an a-hole.
I think we've drug him behind the horse long enough. You put Ricky in a costume, it's kind of comical.
There's nothing better than a good fall.
This is round 2 of Travel Channel Star, and I am your host, Bert Kreischer. We've taken over 1,000 entries, whittled it down to 15, then to 5, and our expert judges are right here looking for 2 people to go to the final round. We took our 5 semifinalists and sent out a top-notch film crew to their hometown to help them tell their own travel story through their specific lens. And that's where we met Ricky Moreno, just outside Las Vegas, at a real working ranch to see if this fish out of water could become a cowboy.
Recording?
Yep, and 3, 2, go.
I'm Ricky Moreno here at Sandy Valley Ranch, out here 45 minutes away from Vegas. I don't have any monkeys out here to play with, but a professional film crew's here to help me out. I got a crazy big horse named Tank they're gonna put me on. I'm gonna drive cattle. I'm gonna be cowboy for a day out here in the desert. So I'm gonna get some digital platinum footage for you guys. So let's do it. I'm so excited.
Nailed it. Nailed it.
Oh, God.
All right, so I'm gonna mount this thing. They say the mounting block is for the and I am here to be a cowboy. So. Ready, Tank? Yeah! Go! Go! Go!
Oh no. Oh gosh. Oh my God.
Awesome.
I didn't intend to do that, by the way.
I'll just decide, are you okay?
Totally good.
100%?
100%. How's that for digital gold? Why didn't you tell me to stop sooner? It's like you just let it happen. Top 2, here I come. I didn't think we were gonna get back on the horse.
Wow. All I have to say is, I'm so glad he survived. That was so scary.
What's that about?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah. That's cringeworthy.
Accompanied by that high pitch. Look, that was a big mistake I made at the very beginning of my working at the network. Is anytime anyone said something even slightly funny, I'd just nervous laughter. It's gonna be something people pick out on this kid.
Yeah.
He was really nervous early on, to the point where I thought he was going to run away. You know, there was this panic.
However, he did fall off a stallion.
I was genuinely
I thought
scared
that was the
for
highlight.
his safety.
There's nothing better than a good fall.
And him falling off and him being real in that moment.
When he was truly scared, he was funny.
I laughed once, and that's when he was riding the horse in the
Coughing.
corral right before he fell off.
Him going, ah,
Yeah.
The second he realizes the camera's been on him the whole time, he turns on the Ricky.
Yeah.
He kind of created an uncomfortable moment for me after falling off the horse, and he sort of threw the lady who ran the dude ranch under the bus. Well, how come you didn't tell me to stop sooner? How come you didn't? I was like, I don't want to be around anymore.
If you thought that made you uncomfortable, let's go roll the next.
That's right. Let's move on, but holy God.
Let's see if this fish out of water finds a home on a ranch.
And we had like the authentic driving the steer across the plains kind of feel. It kind of played out like I would hoped it would in my head. There we the go. Real city slicker This is thing going easier. on. Driving the cattle around and wearing a cowboy hat. I mean, I can't believe this is only 40 minutes away from Vegas. It's perfect.
This guy, I love this guy.
In the life of a cowboy. All right, Ricky, you ready for some roping?
Luis, what do we got? How do we do this? Never held a lasso in my life, but I think I'm gonna nail it the first try. I mean, it doesn't look that hard. I mean, if she could do it, I could do it.
Oh.
Yeah, that was actually pretty good.
It's harder than it looks. I mean, obviously, if he can't do it, how am I supposed to do it?
There you go. Kill the bull.
Once I threw it, I knew. I used to be a pitcher, so I nailed it. That was perfect. I did it better than Luis.
He just said that he was better than you in this time.
Well, you know, I'm just a good host. This is my job. I could get fired if I make other
I
people
completely
look a
disagree.
different
I
way.
think he
So,
sucked, and I won.
You did a great job. Thank you.
Yes, here we go. I got some competition on this side. I'm gonna miss the first one, and I'll get the hang of it. The last 3 are mine. This is stupid. Let's do something else. Ah, the pit's got it. Top 2, here I come.
Oh.
He's making it hard for me to be nice.
He's not always likable. I found that I wasn't liking him.
He was very nervous. He didn't have responses for anything. He didn't engage. He's, I got a problem.
He doesn't know how to connect with people, really. Like, he doesn't.
When the going gets tough, Ricky becomes an a-hole. I
Yeah.
mean, he insulted the guy who was roping him. He insulted the whole, this is stupid. I mean, this is what these guys do.
He also made a couple comments against women, which I didn't appreciate.
A little cocky for a fish out of water.
What he's trying to do is not be disrespectful, he's trying to be funny. He's thinking that he has a back and forth with them, that at some point it's gonna be funny.
He's insulting, and he's gonna alienate the people he goes to interview.
He has nervous energy, and he's throwing that around by insulting people.
Right.
He went from literally the crowd favorite to the town pariah. Like, and it was just 2 interactions. Let's look at some positives. Number 1, you put Ricky in a costume, it's kind of comical. He looks like one of the
That
Three
is
Stooges.
hilarious. It is funny.
He looks hilarious in this costume. The music in this was fantastic.
It was.
And he wrote that music.
He wrote this music?
That was his
He wrote
music.
this music.
So he can write music for the show, but he can't host
This
it.
should be the show with Ricky. Ricky falling off of things with his music playing in the background.
In slow mo.
In slow motion.
This guy should have a show called Epic Fail with Ricky Moreno. I think we've drug him behind the horse long enough.
I hate being harsh, but I think he earned it. I'm sorry.
Yeah. The only reason I have a job is because I'm fun to work with on the set. I'm not
Right.
disrespectful. I'm not a jerk. I get my reads done in a couple takes.
It all matters,
and
though.
all that matters. All that
And
matters,
all
and
we
that's
can
what we're
judge
trying
on
to
is
show.
what we just saw.
Which is opposite of what we just saw.
Right.
It's
So,
opposite.
yeah.
It's opposite. It's opposite. It's definitely
It's
opposite.
opposite. It's opposite. It is.
Trying to, but Ricky, I'm trying,
I
man.
know. I know you're trying hard. I know you're trying hard for him. It was a train wreck. It was an absolute train wreck. I'm sorry.
Stay with Travel Channel all summer long and check in on travelchannel.com and all our social media outlets for updates. We'll be crisscrossing the country with our contestants as they compete to be the first Travel Channel star. Then watch our 1-hour special on September 7th at 8 p.m. to find out who becomes the first ever Travel Channel star.